So you want to become smart, huh? Well, in most parts of the world, you're told it takes 12 years of school, then 4 years of college, plus another 6 years of grad school just to be smart. And what do you end up with? Sometimes you're broke, confused, or even homeless. Not even joking. But here's the good news. If you've clicked on this video, it means you want to get smarter in a way that works. No boring, endless studying, or pretending to sip green tea under a bonsai tree while reading dusty old books. You want useful smarts, like knowing cool stuff to drop in conversations, solving real problems, maybe even making some money, or impressing your family without turning into a walking encyclopedia nerd. If you haven't guessed already, becoming smart is way easier than most people think. Even if you believe your genetics have you stuck as not so smart, compare yourself to other animals. Humans are freaking overpowered. We've got complex language, creative thinking, problem solving, and social skills that no other animal can match. So the potential is there. When people like you and me say, I want to get smarter, we usually mean a bunch of things. We want to learn useful skills, ideally ones that help us make money. We want to get better at solving problems, again, hopefully for money or just because it's satisfying. We want to improve grades or master difficult subjects to level up in life. And yes, sometimes we want to sound smart enough to earn respect in conversations, but not so much that people think we're nerds or show-offs. The problem? Most advice online is either super vague or just plain weird. Like you'll read things such as eat blueberries because they're brain food, or drink black coffee to boost focus, or listen to classical music to become a genius. All that sounds nice, but at some point you have to learn stuff. Real skills, real knowledge, stuff you can use in the real world. And yes, history has shown us some geniuses who spent days at a desk, getting only 2 to 4 hours of sleep. That's not a model to copy, but it proves that becoming smart doesn't always mean you have to be perfectly balanced with yoga and green smoothies. It's about work and strategy. So what can you do to get smarter, for real? First thing, read. But not just any reading. Different types of reading help in different ways. Fiction is awesome for boosting your brain's language skills. It helps you read faster, improves your vocabulary, and even makes you better at understanding people, because you follow characters, their thoughts, emotions, and social situations. It's like social training for your brain. Nonfiction, though, is where the real upgrade happens. Reading nonfiction gives you facts, concepts, and practical knowledge you can use in conversations, work, or even debates. For example, if you read a book about history, you can casually say in a group chat,
Oh yeah, did you know humans and chimpanzees didn't exactly evolve from each other? They evolved side by side with other human-like species.
That kind of casual, well, actually moment makes people see you as someone who knows their stuff, without sounding like a jerk. Here's a quick tip on sounding smart but humble. When you correct someone, avoid being that annoying, well, actually guy. Instead, try something like, that's interesting. I read somewhere that humans didn't exactly evolve from chimps, but kind of alongside them. It makes you sound curious, approachable, and yes, smart. Now, how do you find these books? You don't have to buy a fancy library or read the same 5 classic books everyone talks about. Just pick something you're curious about. Say you want to learn about cleaning. Google best books on your topic. You might find a book that looks fun or useful. And usually these books cost money, so your finger might accidentally end up on this website and accidentally search for the book and accidentally download it, and hopefully open it with your favorite ebook viewer. But reading alone isn't enough. This is where most people mess up. You have to use what you learn. If you read a chapter about cleaning, go clean a room. If it's about confidence, try saying hi to someone you don't know. The more you practice, the better your brain remembers it. Even if you can't physically practice, like if you're reading about how to jumpstart a car but don't have 2 cars, you can still practice mentally. Close your eyes. Imagine the whole process step by step, as if you're acing it. Mental rehearsal tricks your brain into thinking you did the real thing. Athletes use this all the time to improve their skills without physical practice. If you're learning something with problems or tests, do those problems. Don't just reread your notes or passively watch videos. Your brain learns best by being forced to recall information and apply it. No practice questions? Make your own. Pretend you're teaching a 6-year-old or explaining it to a friend. If you can't explain it simply, you probably don't know it yet. Look, I know textbooks seem scary. They're dry, no nonsense, and make you want to cry. That's the real strength of it. It's like hitting the gym, but for your brain. Sure, watching Instagram reels is fun, but textbooks are where you get stronger. Here's your new plan. Pick a topic you want to learn. Find one good book or resource on it. Read it actively. Practice or imagine practicing what you learned. Teach or explain it to someone else, even if it's just your dog. Do this consistently, and you'll notice people start treating you differently. Your answers will come faster, your ideas will sound clearer, and you'll stop feeling like a background character in your own life. Subscribe, because your feed is probably useless.